Hello, hello. I thought I'd do something a little different. I think I did this last month too, to be honest, but I'd had a busy morning. I'd filmed 2 other videos before this one, and I thought I would just turn on the camera while I ink up the pens. For those of you, especially those of you who ink up multiple pens in a month, like I'm doing, what's your process? Let me know in the comments. What I do, and what I did this month, I knew I wanted more of a rainbow of colors with my inks, and I wasn't specifically thinking of the pen color. I don't think. I was thinking more of the ink color. And I guess what I did, I found a pen that I thought that would go with like the ink I had in mind. Like, well, I want a red. I probably want an orange. I knew I wanted an orange. I already, as you'll see, had chosen an orange pen. I purchased an orange pen rather. And so I knew that I wanted certain colors. I tried to get the rainbow, and yeah, so I guess I was kind of thinking of pens that went with the ink colors that I had in mind. It worked out pretty well. And yeah, it worked out pretty well. It wasn't like I picked an ink and then I picked a pen to go with it. I just knew I wanted a rainbow, and some of the pens are new and they were going into the lineup regardless. This was funny. Yeah, I didn't have an empty ink cartridge to refill. So I said, oh well, I'll just use a black cartridge. I'm not going to fuss about it. So yeah, I think of the colors that I want to use, especially when I know I want a rainbow. And then I kind of pick pens that go with the rainbow. That's kind of what I do, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It's very, I don't know. I almost want to say intuitive. Like, I knew I wanted a rainbow, and yeah, these were the pens I ended up with. I don't know. It's weird. I'm going to see if I can be more cognizant of what I'm doing in January. I like having a rainbow of options, and I haven't really had a rainbow the last couple of months. It's been kind of one-sided with the colors, and I just wanted lots of variety. It's the most wonderful month of the year, and yeah, I'll let you watch me finish up, and then we'll get into the main part of the video. Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Anita, and I am coming at you today with my December currently inked pens. Let's get into it. Alrighty, let's get into it. I tried to write a header. I'm not mentally there for it. It looks like, I don't know, like I'm in 5th grade and I just learned how to write cursive. Oh, well. First pen is a pen I picked up pre-loved. It is the TWSBI Diamond 580 AL in the color rose red. This pen has an extra fine nib, and I know I can take it out and put in something I like better, but I'm rolling with the extra fine for now. And it is currently inked with Diamine Tinsel. You know, I must be, I don't know, feeling better about fine nibs these days. I still prefer broader nibs, but I don't mind this. I really don't. So this is the TWSBI Diamond 580 AL extra fine nib. Wow. And it is in rose red, inked. Am I still in frame? Yes. I will say it is definitely easier to write smaller with a smaller nib. And I know it sounds funny kind of saying that out loud, but I usually write bigger with bigger nibs. And it's easier to write smaller when you have a smaller nib. Silly goose. Next pen is new to the collection. I picked this up at someone's recommendation. They commented on my Black Friday Amazon video. I'll link it below. This is the Hongdian M2. It's kind of inspired by the Kaweco Sport. This pen has a medium nib and it comes with a converter. And it's currently inked with Pilot Iroshizuku Fuyu Gaki. It's almost jarring to write with a medium after writing with an extra fine. It's like, wow, that's different. So this is Hongdian M2 with a medium nib, and the color of this pen was called Orange Red. And it's inked with Pilot Iroshizuku Fuyu Gaki. This is really a nice, punchy orange color. I totally love it. And I had ordered the ink before I ordered the pen. So that totally worked out. I guess I was feeling orange. Next pen is back. I love this pen. I love the way this writes. I'm gonna have to have more of these in my life. This is the Benu Euphoria in the colorway Hot Toddy. This pen is a Gold Spot Pens exclusive. I'll link it down below for you. It has a medium nib and is still currently inked as it was last month with Vinta La Paz. I love the way this writes. And I've only used standard inks in it because I really like those. I like shading. I like to not have to worry about cleaning out shimmer, even though I like shimmer inks. This is Hot Toddy. But I'm just loving this pen. And it's inked with Vinta La Paz. I'm just not ready to put this one away yet. It's the size. It's nice wet writing. It's so comfortable in hand. I just love this pen. I love the size of it. I need to get more Euphorias in my life. Next pen is new to the lineup. There it will be an unboxing going up if it's not already up. This is a new release of the Laban metal pen, y'all. Laban Antique II, and in the colorway green. I think green is new for 2024. This pen has a medium nib and it is currently inked with Robert Oster Australis Tea. When I saw this pen, I was just cruising around the internet getting in trouble, and I saw that Endless Pens had this in this color, and I just loved all of them. I just like the style. It's such a classic looking pen. It's brass and it's on the heavy side. The nib is smaller, honestly, than I like to look at, but I just love the way the pen looks. And it was one of their deals. It was a pre-order and it was a good deal, and so I pulled the trigger. This is the Laban Antique ANTIQUE 2 with a medium nib. This is only my second Laban pen, and I love the one I have. I don't know what's taking me so long to get another Laban. The color is green, inked with Robert Oster Australis Tea. I love the way this looks. It reminds me of like one of those pinstripe suits back in the day. So cute. Oh, it's just so cute. Next pen, make sure I'm still in the frame. I am. Is back in the lineup because I've outran out of ink. This pen has been inked non-stop since I got it earlier this year. I guess about 8-9 months ago. Is the Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2.0 in the colorway Planetary Nebula. It's a limited release from the late winter, early spring. I forget. This pen has a medium nib and is now currently inked with Pilot Iroshizuku Fuyu Gyoku. I don't know Japanese. I'm doing the very best I can. So I love this color, and it's very, very similar to what was in here before, which was Pelikan Edelstein Appetite. But I am the matchy-matchy one, and I'm just trying a different ink. Like it's going to be a problem. No problems here. So this is the Leonardo Momento Zero Grande medium nib. Planetary Nebula. And it's inked with Pilot Iroshizuku Suygyou. I can spell it. Maybe my pronunciation is bad, but my spelling, I think, is spot on. Next pen is also back. I haven't used this in a while. Is my Leonardo Furore in the colorway Aquapetra. This pen has a medium nib and is currently inked with Robert Oster Tranquility. I totally love writing with this pen. Wow, these colors are similar. And this is like, I think the third ink I've tried in this pen, and none of them have been a problem. None of them have had shimmer. And the pen is a wet writer, so I don't anticipate problems. Leonardo Furore with the medium nib. Aquapetra inked with Robert Oster. I love this color. It's so pretty. I haven't used it in a while, and I still had enough left in my sample vial to put it into this pen. And I think I resisted the urge to do that when I first got it because I had been using it more back then. So I didn't want to put it in yet another pen. So I used other inks, but you know what? There we go. I've got it in there now. This one's funny. This is my Kaweco Sport from the Kaweco collection in Iridescent Pearl. This pen has a fine nib. And when I opened it, which maybe you caught when I was inking it up, it didn't have a cartridge in it. I did not feel like going to look for one. And after the experience I had last month with Diamine ink in my Kaweco, I said, you know what? We're going to go with a Kaweco ink, and then I will have an empty cartridge at the end of it because the Kaweco inks are nice and wet, and you will always have a good experience with their inks. It's shocking how good those inks are in these pens. At least that's the way I felt. I have a story for that, but I'm not going to tell it now because I chase too many squirrels. We'll save it for another day. But I just put a Kaweco Black cartridge in here, and it's nice and wet, and it makes me like a fine nib. So that tells you right there how good their inks are for their pens. fine nib, and I don't mind. And it just has a Kaweco Black cartridge. And I'm so cool with it because I love the way their cartridges write. Their black ink. Oh, it's just so good. It makes it like not so basic feeling. I really like their inks. I have like a package. I need to get more. I'm going to look and see what colors they offer in cartridge form. This is a new pen. I have unboxed it. I will link it in case you want to see. It's been re-released. The Esterbrook Estie in Cobalt. I love it. Can you see the blue and the black and the chatoyance? It's so pretty. This pen has a stub nib. It's my first stub nib from Esterbrook. And this pen is currently inked with Diamine Nightfall. My daughter chose the ink for this pen and I went with it. I haven't yet used this ink. It's from last year's ink vent. It's very, very dark, which makes sense. And there's a shimmer, which may not be showing up. Can you see that? It's kind of greenish looking shimmer. Are they telling me anything here? It's a chameleon ink. Well, we'll see about that. And this is Diamine Nightfall. We'll see what changes we experience, if any. But it matches the pen because the pen is kind of dark and stealthy. So I am here for it. Next, back from last month, is a pen I picked up on Fountain Pen Day this year. It is the Pelikan M800. It has a medium 18 karat gold nib and is still currently inked with Pilot Iroshizuku Shin Kai. And I love this blue. It's a basic navy, but I love it. I like it. It's so pretty. I love the Pilot inks. I'm just saying. Okay, Pelikan M800. And this is in blue black. I can't stay between the lines. I really suck at that. The only time I seem to be able to do it is when I really focus, and clearly I'm not focused right now. On this paper, which is Astrology Notebook, the color goes down a little brighter and more kind of like Asagao, but not quite as bright as that. And then it dries much more muted, which is kind of interesting. Two more pens. Next is a new pen. I collect the TWSBIs. If y'all didn't know, maybe I'll do a collection video. Comment if you'd like to see a TWSBI collection video from me, because I'm debating on it, but it's like, I almost feel like who cares, but at the same time, I just find it satisfying to have all the colors. It's like I need all the colors in the box, otherwise the box is incomplete. I'm not stressed, but I would like all the colors. Am I still in frame? Yes, I am. Okay. This is the TWSBI Eco in the colorway Sky Blue. This pen has a stub nib because I love a stub. And it's currently inked with Robert Oster Australian Opal Blue. I love a TWSBI stub. I think this is going to be another hit like last month's. I have Dark Sapphire, and it's inked with TWSBI Midnight Blue, and oh my gosh, this matches and has that same kind of energy to me. It's not quite as bright, but it just does it for me. Oh, okay, anyway. Sky Blue. And the ink is Robert Oster Australian Opal Blue. Wow, I'm off the line. Please don't mind me. Can't you stay in the lines? Can't you focus? No, not today. It's kind of hard. It's been a busy morning. Last pen is back from last month. I love this combination. This is the TWSBI, and that's just me agitating the shimmer. TWSBI Diamond 580 AL in Iceberg Blue. This pen has a medium nib and is still currently inked with Diamine Glacier. This is a shimmer ink. Why do I put shimmer inks in the piston fillers? It looks nice in there. Oh, look at that. Wait, can you see? It's so pretty. Okay. TWSBI Diamond 580. Am I still in frame? Yes. AL in Iceberg Blue. I don't know what I said before. I'm tired, but not as tired as I have been. And this ink is Diamine Glacier. I may not have said what color it is. I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I edit. Okay. Let me get y'all up a little bit closer to see what we've got for December. I wanted more of a rainbow. Yeah, these are kind of out of order, but you know what? It's not that deep. It's okay. I love the colors. These two are so similar, but they're different. It's like Miranda in The Devil Wears Prada with the belts. Who remembers that scene? They're so different. Yeah, they're similar, but they're so different. Anyway, and I have swatches to show you because I did swatch them already in my journal, which is Hobonichi. It's really getting fat. I'm behind, but I did this because you can see the colors better. So this month I just have three shimmer inks. Tinsel, Glacier, and Nightfall. All Diamine inks. It's Pilot, Robert Oster, and Diamine this month. And then there's one Vinta ink, and then a Kaweco cartridge, which I could not really swatch like that. I didn't want to make the effort. I just drew a little, a little flower. My poor attempt at artwork. But yeah, you can really see the difference in these two. Oh, so inky. You can see it in the swatch, much more so. That's more green, that's more blue. But anyway, that's it for this month. I have lots of stuff coming. Things I haven't filmed yet, things I have filmed. And this is the last video I'm filming for today. You're going to see some stuff this week. Hope you don't mind hearing from me. If you do, please hit the subscribe button and like this video if you like hearing from me so YouTube knows, yeah, let's see her videos, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Have a great day.